Hello techno friends, introduce my name Nurdiana with NPM 234110039, Management Class 23D. Previously, anyone already knew what the economic system was, the function of the economic system, and the types of economic systems. The first economic system. An economic system is a system in which a country organizes resources, services, and goods and allocates them to individuals and organizations within the country. The fundamental difference between an economic system and other economic systems is how it organizes the factors of production. Some systems allow individuals to own all the factors of production, but in other systems, all these elements are in the hands of the government. Most of the world's economies fall between these two extremes. In addition to factors of production, economic systems can also be distinguished by the way they organize production and its allocation. A planned economy gives the government the right to regulate the distribution of the factors of production and the products of production. However, in a market economy, it is the market that coordinates the factors of production and the distribution of goods and services through supply and demand. The second function of the economic system. The economic system has a very important role and function in running the economy of a country. In other words, 1. Encourage the production of companies or suppliers. 2. Coordinate all individual activities in the economy. 3. Organizing the distribution of production results to all members of society. 4. Ensure that everything goes according to plan. 5. Build a special system for the successful distribution of goods and services. The third type of economic system. 1. Planned economic system. There are two main forms of planned economies, communism and socialism. Communism, an expression of Karl Marx's ideas, is a system that requires the government to own and use all factors of production. However, the state's ownership of these factors of production is only temporary. He continued. When a society's economy is considered mature, the government should give workers the rights to the factors of production. The Soviet Union and many other Eastern European countries used this economic system until the end of the 20th century. However, today only Cuba, North Korea, Vietnam, and China use this system. 2. Traditional economic system. A traditional economic system that developed in traditional societies. It aims to fulfill their subsistence needs by relying on natural resources. The community also produces consumer goods tailored to the needs of each household. Therefore, households can act as consumers, producers, or both. 3. Market economic system. A market economy relies on capitalism and liberalism, creating an environment where producers and consumers are free to buy and sell the goods they want, within certain limits. As a result, the goods produced and the prevailing prices are determined by the supply and demand mechanism. 4. Mixed economic system. A mixed economy can be defined as a combination of two economic system concepts. A mixed economy is generally a combination of a liberal economy and a socialist economy. In this sense, a mixed economy involves an economic development plan that favors a market economy and at the same time achieves centralization. Mixed economy is a different economic concept from liberal economy or socialist economy in another sense. Mixed economy can also be conceptualized as an economic system that implements two economic systems. One is a liberal or socialist economy, and the other is not considered a liberal or socialist economy. Economic systems other than liberal or socialist economies are generally based on the local wisdom of the country. Economic systems that do not adhere to liberal and socialist economic systems are also called mixed economies. 5. Islamic economic system. The Islamic economic system is based on Islamic religious concepts. In this system, the financial sector is not taken into account in economic growth. In the Islamic economic system, economic growth is not the main focus, because the economy is only carried out in real activities. One form of economic growth in the Islamic economic system is to ensure the circulation of currency. Some things that are allowed in other economies are prohibited in the Islamic economic system, such as hoarding money, interest, and gambling. In the Islamic economic system, money must circulate and be converted into goods and services. Economic actors must also engage in trade and make efforts. The Islamic economic system follows the concept of subsistence, Therefore, countries that are members of this system are expected to open employment opportunities to absorb new labor from their population. The state in the Islamic economic system must provide convenience and provide economic resources so that economic growth is stable and occurs naturally. Therefore, each economic system is different from the others. In general, the fundamental difference between one economic system and another relates to the arrangement of the factors of production within the system. Some economic systems allow individuals to own all the factors of production, while other economic systems empower the government to control the factors of production. On the other hand, the existing economic systems in the world are generally a combination of ownership of the factors of production, with the state and the private sector having their respective rights. Another difference between different economic systems is how the production process is managed and how the output is distributed. In a planned economy, control over the factors of production and the distribution of output is left to the government. In contrast, in a market economy, the factors of production and the distribution of goods and services are regulated entirely by the market through supply and demand.